It's Friday the 13th, and we got some great hockey action for you tonight. Let's get right to it. My name is Andreas Sachenko, and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We begin our journey in Vladivostok, where Admiral faced Boris. The two met earlier this month in Kazakhstan, and the Sailors won 3-1. And they strike early in this one. Just over a minute into the game, Kirill Voronin drives to the net and passes to captain Konstantin Glazichev. Quick pass to the far post, and Denis Viktorov scores his second of the year. Second period now, Corbin Knight circles the net and slings it across to Nikita Mikhailis, who shoots, but Hugo Olkinuora jams the door shot. Moving on to the third, Admiral keel off a penalty. Kirill Voronin jumps out of the penalty box, pass it to Alexander Streltsov. It's a 2-on-0 rush. Voronin shoots, and Aber Pasquale stops it with his pad. It's still just a one-goal game. Not for long though. A few moments later, Voronin breaks into the zone, drops it for Glazichev, and the skipper snipes it home from mid-range. A few minutes later, Boris get one past Olkinuora, but it's waved off at the video review. Goaltender interference is the call. Boris pulls the goaltender for the extra attacker late in regulation, and it leads to Glazichev scoring his second of the game on the empty net. Game over. Konstantin Glazichev enjoys his first 3-point game since 2015. Hugo Olkinuora pulls 32 saves for his first career KHL shutout, and Admiral take it 3-0 on home ice. We'll make our next stop in St. Petersburg for a blockbuster game between SKA and Red Army. The two met in Western Conference Finals last season, and Moscow took it in 7 games. They didn't win a single game on the road in the series though. Red Army strike just 9 minutes in. Anton Slepyshev finds the tiniest opening and wires it home from mid-range for his second of the year. We're in the second period now. Red Army on a power play, and they double their lead. Konstantin Akoylov beats Petr Kochetkov on the stick side. Kirill Kaprizov and Lyndon Wade draw the assist. SKA almost pulled back to within one a few minutes later, but Ilya Sorokin makes a huge bad save of Maxim Karpov, who tries to bury the rebound from inside. The Virsers secure the win late in regulation as Sergei Kalinin scores on the empty net. Just like Akoylov and Slepyshev, Kalinin scores his second of the year, while Ilya Sorokin stops 21 shots for his 50th career KHL shutout in regular seasons and playoffs combined. 3-0 is your final in St. Petersburg tonight. Moving on to Nizhny Novgorod, where Torpedo defend the ice against Yokurid. We go to Nagorny for the action. Oh, there's plenty of that, alright. The Jessers get off to a powerful start. Patrick Contiala finds the back of the net 6.5 minutes in. It's followed by Ante Pilstrom's second goal of the year late in the period. Mika Lehtinen shoots from the blue line, and the puck goes in, a former Nashville Predator. They improve their lead to 3-0 early in the second. This time, Mika Lehtinen's shot goes straight in. That's his third of the year. Torpedo get a goal back needed to the period as they do it in a power play. Artem Alayev sends a dark pass to Antoni Niemi from the point to make it 3-1. But Joker restore the 3-goal margin just 2 minutes later. Petr Regin beats Henry Ikonen on the up-man rush, and it's 4-1. And that's when Torpedo come online. With 13 seconds remaining to play in the period, Mikhail Orlov skates to the hash marks and one times leading off Kirill Rakov's perfect dish. 4-2 after 40. We're 8 minutes into the third now. Torpedo have another man advantage. Jordan Schroeder gives the puck to Damir Zasharov, who jumps to the spot and scores his third. Home team is down by just 1 now. Soon after that, though, Jokerit win a faceoff in the offensive zone, and Alex Grant bangs it home from on top of the right circle. But Torpedo just won't give up. Less than 2 minutes later, rookie Andrei Bilevich celebrates his first career KHL goal with a quick wrister from the high slot. Last minute of regulation now. Extra attacker is out there for Torpedo, and they get the equalizer. Mikhail Varnikov puts it in on a series of rebounds for his first of the year. This one goes to overtime. And it's the skipper who finishes the job. Denis Barantsov beats Samuel Lepesto in the foot race and scores the winner. Torpedo overcome a 3-goal deficit twice and enjoy their second consecutive overtime win at home ice. 6-5 is your final. Our final game takes place in Kazan, where Metalurg challenge Agbars. Denis Zaripov won 5 cups with these two teams, and he gets to meet his pal Sergei Mazakin tonight. A pleasant sight for all of us. First period, Mikhail Wikström plays it off the wall to the point for Justin Azevedo, who goes for a shot from there, and the puck rings off the bar. A few minutes later, Denis Zaripov makes a marvelous pass in front. Wikström drops to the hash marks and scores his second of the year. To the second now, Grigory Dronov dashes to the net off the right wing. The puck slides to Sergei Mazakin, who has a wide open net in front of him, and Anton Radeborn pulls off an unreal stick save. Are you kidding me? How did that ever stay out? Late in the period now, rookie Yegor Koropkin rushes to the net with Daniil Zhuravlov right behind him, and Radeborn shuts the door again. Third period now, Akbar turned the puck over in the defensive zone. Eric O'Dell is in on a break. Radeborn stops him. Brandon Colson looks for the rebound. Chaos ensues, and the puck ends up in the net. They review the play and wave it off. Goaltender interference is the verdict. A little later, Sergei Mazakin passes it to Ilya Avraменko. He skates to his left, shoots through his screen, and hits the pipe. Magnitka just can't buy a goal tonight. They get one when you'd least expect it. It's a short-handed marker. Viktor Antipin chips it out for Andrei Alexionov, who skates in on a break and delivers. What a finish by this former LA Kings. But Akbars get their lead back on the same power play. Vasily Kostychkin stands on his head and makes several saves, but Denis Zaripov still hits the target, and that's the game-winning goal. Adam Radeborn shines in net and stops 26 shots, while captain Denis Zaripov wins it for Akbars. 2-1 is the final. And that's it for your KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 6 more games, including Vitesse Sibir and Spartak vs Sochi. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.